Summer travel season is here. Nearly 25% of American adults intend to travel internationally this summer. There are more and more international travelers, either for leisure or business. Hi, my name is Moza-Bella. I will introduce you to experts in different industries who are willing to share the lessons from their mistakes so we all can learn from them and avoid them as much as we can. This is a perfect time to have with us someone who understands both businesses and legal landscapes across the borders. Vera, welcome to the show. How are you?
Thank you so much for having me today, Moza.
Oh, it's my honor to have you here on the show. So could you please explain to us what drew you into international law and how you started your business?
Yes, my name is Vera Zambrano. I'm the lead attorney of Zambrano and Associates. And my law firm, I started it at 2018 in Germany, in Europe, and expanded 2.5 years later to the United States. And what we do is we do international consultation and representation.
So what do you specialize in?
We specialize in a lot of different areas. So we have a lot of international family law, inheritance law, international private and contract law, international criminal law, and also copyright and music law, and business law. That's also what we do deal on a daily basis.
So according to you, what are the most challenging issues that we are facing?
Yes, so in this world, as you know, a lot of people move all around the world, right? So no one lives in a certain place forever. We move for private or business reasons, and we have a lot of private clients that move between different continents. So they have a lot of challenges that comes with it in private and also in business. And that's what we specialize in, right? When they have to, some family problems, or they want to separate from a business, they want to get out of a business and dissolve a business even. So that's when we come into place and represent them the best we can.
Right. Yeah, and I understand that as a business owner, I'm sure that there's not always that, things will go as planned, right?
Yes.
So then share with us, one of the experiences that you learned from your mistakes.
Yes, so it is very challenging, right? So no case is like the other. We had a very important case about a big business here in the States. The co-owner, he moved to Europe, he moved to Germany, and that's why he wanted to, he claimed certain assets of the company, and he wanted to get out of the company, right? So that was a big challenge to try to represent him the best way possible and to get him a great success, right? And to have the company still existing. So to not dissolve the company and to still, have the best relationship with your ex-partner in this business.
Yeah, so my understanding is that international law is very complex and unpredictable. So could you share some of the challenges that you have? Because I know that you plan everything in advance, but then sometimes the plan doesn't work, right? Then what would you do in that case?
Yes, so that's true. That's very correct. You have to always adjust as best as possible. Sometimes client statements, they change, right? Or they don't want to come forward and say certain things anymore. We have court appointments going on, and you don't know what witnesses might say in these cases. So you have to be prepared for plan A, plan B, plan C even, to try to get the best outcome for the client, and also not to disrupt relationships, right? Especially in private matters, in family inheritance matters, also in business law. You don't want to burn the bridge, right?
Well, that sounds so complex already. And so tell me again, how do you navigate in between, different regulations and expectations from different countries?
Yes, so you have to always look at the jurisdiction. Where is the court that we have to, file the claim to, or where do we have to represent a client? It always is different. In family law, it's where the residence of the parties is, or when it is about children, we have to look at where is the main residency of the child, of the children. In business, we have to look at where's the company registered, right? So you always have to find out the right jurisdiction in the first place to know where you have to represent the client.
So what emerging trends that you see in international laws?
So I see the globalization, right, is still driving very fast it's not the end. So a lot of people move in different companies. They move away, right? They move to different countries, even different continents, and they still have to, overcome those challenges. So also a lot of families these days, right? When they separate, they have to share custody in most cases. And how do you, get that into a very good visitation right plan, right? How can you see your kids still and, make it work for the family, for the extended family?
Yeah. So you've been in this field for, both countries, right? Here in the U.S. and in Germany. So what would be your advice for young students and, young people that would like to enter and pursue the field of international law? What would be your advice to them?
So I would advise anyone who already knows they want to become a business owner, a company owner, and have their own firm to, focus on what they love the most, right? What are they passionate about? That's the most important part for success, right? So you have to, be willing to go the extra mile and, put in the work and do a lot more than, what you were asked for, right? So find the one thing that you're very passionate about, and then try to, create the traffic in this specific field. And then you will be successful because you love what you do, right? Mm-hmm. And the clients will also see that, right? And you just need a lot of patience, a lot of work, and a lot of, understanding that it's not a one thing from yesterday to tomorrow. It takes time, right?
Yeah, that is so true. Passion is number one, right? And you mentioned about, it takes time, so patience. So what would be the skill set that you would advise for them to acquire to be able to be successful in this field?
Yes, that's exactly what you mentioned. So it is, first is passion, like motivation for what you're doing. You have to bring the love for it, right? Love for people in general, because you will come across a lot of different cultures, religions, languages also, right? What is also very beneficial, besides all the knowledge that you have to have in your field, is to be very understanding with people, right? And everyone is different. Everyone comes from a different path. So try to be as empathetic as you can be, and have understanding for the person, and then to guide them the best you can. Yes.
Yeah. Sounds like it's almost in any career path that we would like to, any profession, right? So we need to have all of those qualities. So would you mind to share one of the most significant memories that you have experienced that would, affect you, make a strong impact professionally and personally to you?
Yes, so we have a lot of international family cases, right? So when the parents split, and one wants to move, across the country or even to another country. We had a very significant case where they had 5 children together, and they were all minors. And then we were able to work out a very good visitation plan, right, for all those kids. So no one of the parent would have to, really sacrifice a lot. Of course, they had to split, right, because they were not able to maintain their marriage. So that was the best for them. But the kids are able to see both of them, right? And they are spending vacation with one parent and, living the other time with the other parent, to make it, the best way possible for this family, which is very hard because everyone just wants to have the children all the time, right? And not want to let them go. But it's very important, right? So those decisions for a lifetime, they impact everyone in the family, everyone around. So it's challenging, but it's definitely very rewarding when you get that outcome.
That's wonderful. So failures and setbacks are just part of any business, right? Any career. What would you tell the younger attorneys or lawyers when they're facing certain setbacks and certain mistakes or failures in their career right now?
Yes, so failures and challenges are part of the path, right? So in order to grow, to keep growing, to keep learning, and to become better, you have to also at some point fail, right? And to see what can you make better, what is better for you, to do the next time, right? So for any colleagues, for any junior professionals, I would highly recommend to, just keep going, keep trying. Even if you fail, you have to, get back. Improve your strategy, look at what went wrong, right? see, analyze your mistakes and all those around you, right? See what happened in the big picture. Ask someone that is very honest with you about it, right? Maybe you get another opinion, not just from your family, but someone who is, in your workspace. And then try to keep growing, keep learning from those mistakes, because they happen to anyone.
So one last question. What do you believe in the international law in promoting global justice?
Yes, so I think that international law is so broad, right? It's so challenging that you need to be very fast in adapting, right? Because we see the laws, for example, AI these days, right? There are huge challenges because they're not even in the copyright laws in any country yet. So that's also a big part that a lot of clients come and say, I'm an artist, or I'm someone that wants to, also include AI in my music. How can I protect myself, right? So as you can see, there are so many challenges because the society is always faster than the law, right? So we always try to keep track and try to adapt to those society challenges.
That's a great point. So is there anything else that you would like for us, all the viewers, to know about the importance of international law in today's world?
Yes, so I would highly recommend anyone, if they have a problem, if they're facing some challenges they cannot solve themselves, to always contact a specialist, right? To contact someone who is really knowledgeable in their field, set up a first consultation, and then see how you like that person, right? See if it's a good fit for you, because you have the free choice in the market. So you can always talk to several people and then make a decision, but don't wait, right? I always tell my clients, because the longer you wait, the harder it is also for us as attorneys to get the best outcome for you.
Thank you for all of the knowledge that you just shared. So any plan for the summer for you?
So we're expecting twins. I'm 6 months pregnant.
Oh my
right?
God.
So,
Wow.
yes, so that's going to be incredible. It's going to be very exciting for me.
Congratulations.
But thank you so much. But it will not stop us from, providing the best services to our clients, and always keep, learning and growing with them, right? Where it's very important to help as many clients as you can.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, thank you so much for being with us today, Vera. Your insights on this topic is so incredibly enlightening. To our viewers, you can connect with Attorney Vera Zambrano by visiting her website, lawyer-berlin-miami.com. And thanks again for watching. Stay tuned for lessons from failures coming up next.